Hey guys, welcome to the season finale and beta series finale here for the Chelsea save. We have 7 Premier League games to go and Champions League semi-finals to play. A lot on the agenda for this afternoon stream and for today's episode. Today is the last episode of the beta save. Tomorrow we start afresh and anew with Cambridge United, the main save for full launch. Join me as you see this on YouTube. Join me tonight on stream for the first installment of the brand new series. If you're wanting to wait for highlights, they will be out as soon as I can get them to you here on the second YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the ChesnoidPlays channel. Of course, follow me in the link down below to Chesnoid Gaming on Twitch, where you can watch all of the streams live. Right, that's for tomorrow. That's for tomorrow. Now is all we care about. West Ham away, City away, Southampton at home, Manchester United leg 1, Wolves away, Manchester United leg 2, Burnley away, Brighton at home, Villa at home. We are currently 9 points clear at the top of the Premier League table with 7 games to go. We may well win the Premier League today. It would be, I'm not sure, I think it might be the first time I've ever won the Premier League on FM, or did we win it with Arsenal like 5 years ago? I can't remember. I think I might have won the Premier League with Arsenal in like FM 2016. West Ham, they may well have to battle with Mbappe off the bench. So, West Ham United starting lineup for this first game of the stream and of the episode is Areola, Dawson, Zuma, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Declan Rice and Thomas Soucek, Benrahma, Vlasic, Fornals with Roger Marti up top. I don't know who that is. Let's show everyone that we deserve to be where we are in the league. It's Derby Day and we do enjoy those, but we're not going to discuss any tactical things here. We're just going to get underway and hopefully win the game. West Ham are not outside contenders for the title in real life, I don't believe. No, I don't think they'll be quite that good, but they certainly might be challenging for top 4. And we are challenging for the title. I told you long highlights tend to lead towards a goal. It has done for us. Reece James with another assist this season. We're underway. Not the obvious, but Chile can get a ball in. And Ziyech will turn it home. 2-0 Chelsea in the 30th minute. We are not stopping on this march towards the title. Come on! I'm not sure why Diop was up there, to be honest. Right, if we score a third, I can think about rotating and not worrying too much about the remainder of this game. Perfection. Thank you, Chile. You timed that just right. And you're knackered too, so we'll put Malang Sarr on at left back. We'll give you a rest. We'll give Lukaku... I want to give Lukaku a rest, but he's actually one of our most fit players still left. Let's bring Mbappe on. Come on. 3-0 up and cruising. Oh, what a header by Saul off the bar. Very nearly adding one right at the death. Right at the death. They might add one right at the death. Although Pablo Fornals didn't really seem that arsed about getting in the box. No surprise. 3-0 down, last seconds. Why waste the energy? A very good win. An excellent victory. And we head now into the game against Manchester City in high spirits. And 12 points clear. City are 6th, by the way. 12 points clear of Manchester United, who have a game in hand, but I don't know who it's against. Manchester City's starting lineup: Edison, Walker, Ake, Laporte, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Kondogbia, Mahrez, Grealish, Torres. No recognised striker for Manchester City, but if we carry on where we left off against West Ham, we should be good. We should be good. I hope. Oh, that's a nice ball. Who needs a recognised striker when you've got Jeffrey Kondogbia to score you goals, eh? City lead by a goal to 0. Oh, finish from Ferran Torres. Right, we are up against it against City here. That's a cracking goal. Typical of me to say, oh, no recognised striker. And then they score 2 goals without response. We're pushing at the end of the game, and that's at least positive, but Pushing without effect. He says, as Kylian Mbappe pulls one back for us. I'll encourage them. Can we pull off a recovery? Unlikely. Unlikely. But wait to see, it's a mistake from Edison, really. But Mbappe sweeps it home. Like when you the beta is effectively the full game. It's just the full game with some as of yet unfixed bugs, which will be fixed come. Oh please, yes, Kylian! We have turned it round at the end. Sorry, 2-2. Ah, come on! No extra Ticanada defeat column, thank you very much. That's remarkable. Lukaku with a through ball. Pulisic off the bench to make the difference. Across to Mbappe, who turns it home. That's what Timo Werner hasn't been offering us on the left-hand side of late. Anyway, goals. 2 from Mbappe. We've pulled it back to 2-2. And our lead at the top of the table will remain in double digits for now. 10 points with 5 games to go for us. 6 games to go for Manchester United. But I will, without stretched arms, say something about I'm thrilled with the second half because they deserve that. They deserve the positivity. Up the Chelsea. 2-2. Let's go. Mbappe 85, Mbappe 89. Let's go. Win this with a rested team, or rotated team, sorry, and some players rested, and then beat Manchester United in that first Champions League semi-final. That's the plan. Fraser Forster, Livramento, Bednarak, Salisu and Kazawa, Stuart Armstrong, Oil Romeo, James Ward-Prowse, El Yunusi, Teller and Che Adams stand in our way. I believe that's a 4-3-3, but time will tell. Our recent home form, the secret is that there's no secret, really. We're scoring plenty of goals. We're just resting. Come on. This could be a huge 3 points if we can get it. Let's hit with an early corner. The referee's pointed to the spot for a potential foul on Timo Werner. VAR will confirm or deny, but very rarely are they overturned. Penalty awarded, penalty given. Timo Werner's won it. Timo Werner will take it. If he scores, will it spark him back to life? No, because he's not scored. Timo Werner continues his goal drought. Piss. Thank you for the follow, Haystacks. Welcome to the channel, mate. Unfortunately, we can't celebrate your arrival with a goal. Oh, classic Timo Werner. Timo Werner's turned from FM Timo Werner to real-life Timo Werner in the past 3 or 4 months in-game. Offside. Typical. Timo finally puts the ball in the back of the net and he's off bloody side. And it will be offside because the linesman still stood there and he didn't run off. Goal disallowed. Oh, Timo, what have you got to do to get a goal? A missed penalty. And now offside from the free kick. Good finish as well. Fuck's sake. Man can't get a break. Yes, Harry, this is the last episode of this save. We start with Cambridge United tomorrow evening. Che Adams tucks it away. We trail against Southampton. Are we genuinely starting to stumble across the line? I have rotated, obviously, for this game with the Manchester United Champions League game in mind. But come on now. Come on now. Let's not, shall we? I think he's offside. Pretty sure he's offside. We're going to lose a game 1-0 in which we've had 2 games. Oh, it's awarded! Romelu! Goal number 52! We avoid the defeat. I could have sworn he's off there. He's absolutely off there, surely. Are we going to see the title? We're not going to see the replay. I think that's a VAR mistake. I think that's a mistake. It wins us a point, puts us a step closer to the title, but oh, I don't know as we deserve that. I'm going to say I'm disappointed. All right. Chelsea versus Manchester United, Champions League semi-final, leg 1. Kepa, Reece James, Christensen, Rudiger, Marcus Alonso. Sorry, Chile. Jorginho is injured, so we'll put Saul there in the deep line playmaker. Kante alongside him. Ziyech, Havertz, and Mbappe Lukaku. Mindy Mancini, Chilwell, Aspi, Kovacic, Timo, Mount, Barkley, Pulisic will be my... Oh no, I can name 12, can't I, for the Champions League? So Sarr, Chalobah, and Hudson-Odoi will make it onto the bench. Giant game. One of the biggest we've played so far in the entire save. Dean Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw, McTominay, Pogba, Ronaldo, Fernandes, Rashford, and Greenwood. United going for it. So are we. We want to bounce back from that Southampton performance. We're just hoping for a good performance. Man United next up for your side with your top attacking approach. I'm not going to tell you about my tactics, thank you, but we do tend to always play. An aggressive game. Season 1 of 1. Harry Maguire loves a run, doesn't he, from deep. Pogba scores a worldie. The referees... What? They're appealing for offside? What? What for? Offside? From what? I don't understand why that is, but I mean, that is a world-class goal from Paul Pogba. Absolutely spectacular. The first shot of the entire semi-final is one of the best goals we will concede all season long. Ronaldo carrying knock, regardless, is good news for us, but we are 1-0 down. Of course, again, to reiterate, for those that aren't aware, there is no away goals rule in European football anymore. It's purely done on goals scored and on aggregate, so that will not count as an away goal for Manchester United. Nor will that one, but at the minute, we are shaky. Shaky. Man United are the only side, really, this season in league football that we've struggled against. We only narrowly beat them on the opening day, and we did lose to them in the second game in the Premier League. And now we are floundering again against Ollie's side. Ollie's at the wheel, and at the minute, he's ploughing straight through us. Do you think I was going to tweet this game out and be like, oh, Champions League semi-final, come and watch? Kind of glad that people haven't come and watched, to be honest. Appreciate the 120 of you that are here. At the minute, I want to bury my head in the sand. I really want to bury my head in the sand. Ronaldo makes it 3-0. I don't think we'll be winning the Champions League, gentlemen. I don't quite think we'll be winning the Champions League. If I don't win the Premier League and get knocked out of the Champions League in embarrassing fashion, would you consider this season a failure, despite the Carabao Cup win and the European Super Cup win and the Club World Cup win? From the position we're in, I think it would be a failure to be 9 points clear with only a few games to go and to fluff up a Premier League title bid. We certainly would be embarrassed and wouldn't live it down. We may not live this down, especially if Greenwood scores a fourth, which he looks like he will and does. Oh my God, what is happening? A lifeline? We can't even score an open goal. We can't even score an open goal. Lukaku takes it past the keeper and still doesn't score. Can confirm we won't be winning the Champions League this season. Even after one leg, can confirm we won't be winning the Champions League this season. Wow, 93rd minute winner at Wembley. Not at Wembley, at Anfield. It's an all-English semi-final. The semi-finals are all English in the Champions League. Wow. Every single quarter-final was won by an English side. That's outrageous. a raid as Mike arrives with 106 friends. Welcome in, lads. You join us at what could be a great time, or what could be a really embarrassing time. We're having a season finale here at Chelsea. Thank you, Mike, for the raid. I appreciate it very much indeed. I hope your stream went well, my man. Oh, friends. You can see the league table there. We are 8 points clear of Manchester United, although they do have a game in hand. We've been outrageously good all season long. Thank you for the follow, Wayne's World. Outrageously good all season long. But we are stumbling at a vital time. Really stumbling at a vital time. You can see what our form has been like all season here. Chris has gifted a sub to Mike. Thank you, Chris. It's very kind of you, Mike. Welcome to the gang, mate. You can see what the form has been like all season long. Pretty spectacular. Until the last 3, we had to rely on Mbappe twice in the last 5 minutes against City to avoid defeat. We had to rely on Lukaku in the 92nd to avoid defeat against Southampton at home. And we just got embarrassed at home by Manchester United in the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's not been a great first hour for us here today in this season finale. I am desperate to win the Premier League at the very least. We have won the Carabao Cup. We have won the Club World Cup. We have won the European Super Cup, sorry. But other than that, we're out of the FA Cup after losing to Norwich. And I've just been embarrassed in the Champions League first leg by 4-0. We did do that to Real Madrid ourselves. We apparently are close to a record set of wins, which was Antonio Conte's season, wasn't it, at 30? But at the minute, I'm not sure that we'll get them. Mellow Chris, up to 29. You've gone above Tom and Bradley and Ash, Fridge, Owen, Sin, George. You've jumped up loads of places in the gifted subscription leaderboard that I've just added to the info section of the stream. Currently, Martin with 282 leads the way as Crazy Steve reaches the 1-year milestone. Thank you, sir. Welcome in for another month. You get a brand new badge for that. Thank you for the follow, Infinity Streams. Right, I'm going to give the same players... the chance to redeem themselves here. The chance to redeem themselves against Wolves. And they absolutely need to. Wolves' starting lineup will look as follows. Jose Sarr, Johnny, Bolly, Dendonka and Kilman, Moutinho, Neves, Trincao, Juan Mata, Adama Traore with Martin Braithwaite up top. Oh, it's a lovely ball by Mata through to Trincao. Don't foul him. Ruben Neves loves it from distance. What's happening to us? What's happening? Why? Why? Why are we suddenly just crumbling in every game? Is that a pen? Is that a penalty? It looked like it was on the line. VAR should say pen here. No penalty. Free kick on the edge of the box. Oh, how is your luck when you need it? Not in is the answer. Not in. 23 shots, 12 on target. 2.5 XG, no goals. Why does this happen on Football Manager? I imagine this has happened to a number of you as well. Where you perform exceptionally for 90% of the season, and then in the run-in, crumble. For no discernible reason whatsoever. I mean, look. All of our form up until the City game today has been unbelievable. All of it. And then we beat West Ham 3-0 away. And then this happens. Like, what? I'll double click on schedule and it goes much faster. Okay, it's a glitch. That should be fixed by Lodge. But yeah, Burnley away, Brighton at home, Villa at home. Villa are 7th, Brighton are 17th, Burnley are 19th. We don't get the points we need in those 3 games. We don't deserve to win the title. I don't know what goal difference is like, actually. In their favour as well. Goal difference is in Manchester United's favour. Plus 52 to our plus 54 to our plus 52. I'll pick the selected team that my assistant has selected for this game. And we'll see if it's any good. Mendy in goal. Mancini is a change. Mendy is a change. Mount in is a change. And Pulisic in is a change. Other than that, it's as I would have selected, probably. 4 goals down from leg number 1. Now that I've said that, probably to be a 5th goal down before we have any sort of recovery. Ronaldo does start up top today. Greenwood dropped after scoring a hat-trick in leg number 1. They're still playing a relatively strong side, though. That's a lovely ball from Chile. Lukaku. We can't buy a goal at the minute. We really can't buy a goal. I'm not sure how I'll live down bottling the league title if we do. Havertz. Mason Mount. Finish and a half, Mace. Finish and a half, sunshine. Maybe. Maybe. To be honest, at this stage, I don't care about going through. I just want to win the game so that we can hopefully channel that into the Premier League. Come on, Romy. Timo, please. A, please be onside. B, please score. Oh, Timo, your goal drought continues, doesn't it? Still, though, we are winning the second leg. And I hope that'll be enough to boost morale enough to give us the confidence to go and beat Burnley, Brighton and Aston Villa in the push for the title. Havertz back to Kovacic, driven into the top corner. 2-0. Overall, second leg, a good performance. Oh, you meant Ahmad. Shola Shortai has been good. Hell of a finish from Kovacic. Both goals for us in this game have been impressive. But again, nothing for Lukaku, nothing for Werner, nothing for Mbappe. Goals from our strikers apparently have dried up. Well, we shall win the second leg at the very least. Manchester United are into the Champions League final. Congratulations to them. I'll say we gave it our best shot, but it wasn't to be. I can't be too critical. And everybody's looking inspired and motivated. I'm delighted with our performance, even if we didn't get the result. Mason Mount's goal was very, very good. As was Mateo Kovacic's, to be fair. Hopefully, that will give us the boost, morale-wise, that we need to try and win the title now in the Premier League. If we win all 3 remaining games, we will win the Premier League. And get 10.68 million for playing in the semi-final. Still very much in debt. Burnley away in 3 days' time. Again, I'll give the same side the chance to continue on. Now that they've won, we might have to tweak it a little bit for fitness, but still. Burnley away. If we don't win Burnley away, I give up on the title. And we'll bottle it. If we don't beat Burnley away, we will bottle this league title. Liverpool beat Manchester United in the early game. Up the Reds! 5 points the gap. 3 games to go. Win against Burnley, please, Ches. Do we need to make any changes for stamina? We'll go with the... Reece James not quite fully fit. Throw Asp in. Other than that, we will go with the side, and Mbappe's a bit tired. We'll go with... Where's Pulisic? Pulisic's already playing. Okay. Ziyech. And we'll swap those 2 around. We will go with that team. Come on. Come on. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, allez, allez. Nick Pope, Connor Roberts, Tarkowski, Ben Charlie Taylor, Mahmoud Trezeguet, Jack Cork, Josh Brownhill, Sebastian Villa, Matej Vidra, and Dwight McNeil is Burnley's starting lineup. They're threatened by relegation. We are trying to win the Premier League title. We absolutely have to see this home. It's all about momentum. We've won our last game. Let's keep it going. Come on, boys! Let's win the Premier League! Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea! Mount to Havertz. Lukaku's there through that gap. He's Hakim Ziyech! Over the bar! It's not happened yet. It's not happened yet. Mancini! It won't be offside. The Lonos run off. It won't be offside. We are going to lead. We're going to lead at Turf Moor. Goal awarded! Of the Blues! Never been offside. Not a chance. Chile for Lukaku. Romelu's in behind. He needs to start scoring again, and he has! And he has! Yes! Roma! Romelu! Roma! Romelu! Roma! Romelu! Romelu Lukaku! Roma! Romelu! Yes! Tucked away beautifully. We lead by 2 at Turf Moor. A loss secures Burnley's relegation, does it? Indeed it does. If we win this, we almost guarantee our title. We definitely guarantee Burnley's relegation and potentially Sean Dyche's sacking. I don't care. Sorry, Claret fans. I'm selfish. I want the win. I want the league title. I don't care what happens to Sean Dyche. He'll end up as England manager anyway. He normally does, doesn't he, on FM? Up we go. Well up, Mancini. Come on! Lukaku's through. Lukaku's through. Lukaku's through. Lukaku's through! He's back! Romelu's back in business! 3-0! Yes! Oh, Mancini, it's 4! Oh! Why couldn't we have done this against Manchester United in the Champions League? Why have we got to go out in the semi-finals of the Champions League? Oh, to get so close, to get so close. Lovely ball. Lukaku for a hat-trick. Oh, you damn sure! 3 of the best. He's made them pay 5-0. We had a 6th at the death. We had a 6th for good luck. No, Mason Mount puts it well over the bar. Sorry, Burnley. But rather evidently, you are not cut out for this level this season, in this game at least. Survival in the Premier League has been an achievement that you've managed in numerous years in a row now. But you are about to go down. Sean Dyche may well get sacked. My guy's just chilling on the bench. Just sat down with the players. He's one of the boys. And he knows that this result may well have seen us clinch the title. 5-0. Outstretched arms. Absolutely delighted with that. Oh, it's a huge result. We back ourselves. Really impressive victory. Absolutely. Sorry, Burnley. You are a championship side next year. Aspi out for 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. He will play no further part of our Premier League campaign. Azpilicueta will play no further part of any campaign for this football club, unfortunately. A week till Brighton at home. I think everybody's earned a rest after that. Everybody's absolutely earned a rest for 3 days. Congratulations, boys. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. All we need is probably just a point. Probably just a point. The goal difference. The 5-0 for the goal difference as well is massive. What's the goal difference look like now? Goal difference is now in our favour. Surely that's the League One. With 18th place Brighton, we could relegate two... Oh no, they've got game in hand. We could potentially relegate 2 sides in 2 games. Man United must have lost. We haven't even had to play. You're champions of England! Chelsea! Man United lost! They drew to Leeds 2-2. Champione! Champione! Ole, ole, ole! Yes! Your league winners! Chelsea complete the treble. Premier League, Carabao Cup, European Super Cup, Club World Cup. That's a quadruple, lads. That is a quadruple. Thank you, Archie. And Leeds United. Ha! Your league winners! Now it doesn't matter what happens in the remaining couple of games. If only we could have got to the Champions League final as well. If only. What did the board want from us? They wanted a semi-final anyway, at least, and we got there. So we passed everything other than the FA Cup. And they wanted to win the Premier League in 3 years' time. And we've done that already. Carefree, wherever you may be. We are the famous CFC, and we don't give a fuck whoever you may be. Because we are the famous CFC. Carefree! Let's go! No, it does not mean I will let Villa win. I've got more integrity than that than to just throw games. Yes, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Chelsea fans have every right to be proud tonight after their manager, The Cheese, and his team lifted the English Premier Division trophy. I'm gutted that we didn't get to achieve it on field. Oh, bonuses paid out. Well, that's a lot of money. We don't care. We don't care. Having ticked off some of the short-term milestones, you must be rather confident about the club's long-term vision. You're damn right. We believe in ourselves here at this football club, and we know that we can achieve whatever we want. Although we won't be achieving anything else because we're going to start at Cambridge tomorrow. But let's fucking go, boys! Champions of the league. Well, I guess you're a Club World Cup. Champions of the world. Due to the deal involving Eden Hazard, Chelsea have been paid a bonus of £8.5 million because Real Madrid have won La Liga. Banging! So all of the bonuses we paid out are almost covered by Eden Hazard's. Yeah! Eden Hazard's bonus. Or Eden Hazard's clause, sorry. Come on! Let's go! I'm not sure, but I think that might be the only time I've won the Premier League. I think it might be the only time I've won the Premier League. Brighton beat Manchester City to keep their hopes of staying up alive. Wow, Watford might go back down. Hopefully not for the only time this year. Yes, Reese. Fingers crossed this is not the only time we win the Premier League on Football Manager 2022. Sanchez, Feltman, Webster, Dunk, Cucurella, Alzate, Basuma, Lallana, McAllister, Trossard and Welbeck are the Brighton side trying their best to keep themselves in the Premier League. But they will have to rise to the challenge of the champions. Would have been nice if there was a little, not a cutscene, but as they were walking out there, if the Brighton fans actually gave us a guard of honour. That would be nice. That would be a good touch. If we pick up just a point between now and the end of the season, between the Brighton game and the Villa game, we will hit 90. I'd like to think we'll be winning these two games, though. And we are 1-0 up early doors. With his 56th goal of the season, Lukaku gives us a 1-0 lead in a party atmosphere in the 11th minute at Stamford Bridge. I need a Dr. Benji top. It's a party atmosphere. It certainly is now. Lovely cross. Lukaku wide. Oh. Let them win. You're a Brighton fan. Sorry, Lucas. Not happening. Into the relegation zone they go now that they're behind, as Watford will leapfrog them up into 17th before the final day. The Champions League positions are assured. Leeds will finish 5th at... Well, Leeds will finish 5th. City will finish 6th. Villa might not finish 7th. If Everton win their game in hand, then they might be able to pip Villa to 7th, especially if we beat them on the final day. At home, of course. It's a party atmosphere. Chile penalty? Oh no, offside. No, he blew for a foul. On Lukaku, I think. Are we about to get a pen? We are. Romelu Lukaku with a chance to score a second from the penalty spot. Will he get 60 goals this year? Maybe. Maybe he'll get 60 goals this year. That's his 57th. He needs 3 more. In the next game and a half, he needs 3 more goals to reach 60 for this season. Brighton look like they might be getting bloody relegated, lads. Messi scored 91 in a calendar year, didn't he? Ziyech, Chilwell. Oh, it's 3. Beautiful goal. Logos, faces, licensing, fixing kits. That's kind of all we need. Look, oh, how has Lukaku missed that? You're on a hat-trick, pal. You're 2 yards out from goal. You've scored 57 goals so far this season, and you missed that from a yard. Romy. Come on, mate. That's the chance to add another hat-trick to your career, and you fluffed it. Oh, we're going to get the chance to lift the trophy a game early as well. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, yeah! Champione! Champione! Ole, ole, ole! I missed that one. Right, so final day. The final day. Watford won on their last match day, so they are 3 points clear of Brighton at the bottom and face Leicester away. Brighton are away to 9th place Wolves, desperate for a victory. Any sort of victory would be enough for Brighton if Watford lose, which is what they need to happen. So Brighton need to win, Watford need to lose, and Brighton will survive. Everything else is secured. First is secured for us. Man United can't be caught. 3rd and 4th could go either way between Liverpool and Arsenal. Leeds are guaranteed 4th. City are guaranteed 5th. Leeds guaranteed 5th. City are guaranteed 6th. Villa are guaranteed 7th. Everton could drop to 9th if Wolves do beat Brighton. Or alternatively, Leicester could come up to 9th if Wolves lose to Brighton. But mid-table positions, some to play for, but it's just prize money, really. But we're going to enjoy this. The final game of the Premier League season. The final game of this save on the 22nd of May, 2022. Jed Steer, Matty Cash, Twanzebe, Tyrone Mings and Target. Douglas Luiz, Zakaria, John McGinn and Emi Buendia, with Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings up top as Aston Villa have fired themselves into Europe. We're going to hope to just enjoy the final day. Mood in the dressing room is jubilant. I think that's the first time I've won the Premier League. At the very least, it's the first time I've won the Premier League since I was at Arsenal in FM16. I think we won the league then. With Abubakar up top at Arsenal. But at the very least, it's only the second time I've won the Premier League. And we will go attacking, why not, on the final day to try and offer some entertainment to the fans. Keep an eye on the league table as well for that Watford-Brighton scenario. Both are currently losing at the moment, I believe. Oh, Romy, please. Romelu Lukaku's in. He's going to have to square it for a teammate. Kai Havertz tucks it home. Either the keeper saved it or it hit the post. Lukaku, I think, actually got the assist. This is a bit unfair. But we'll take it. We're 1-0 up in the 25th minute. The celebration continues at Stamford Bridge. I think it was a shot here. Did he come off the keeper or the post? Not sure. Doesn't say in the text commentary either. Kai Havertz gets the goal. Romelu Lukaku does get accredited with the assist. And we're 1-0 up. Wolves are, in fact, are indeed beating Brighton. And Leicester are indeed. Oh, Ollie Watkins might be about to get sent here as well in the 35th minute. Yep, second yellow card for Ollie Watkins. He's got his marching orders. It goes from bad to worse for Villa, although thankfully from their point of view, they don't have anything to play for. But Ollie Watkins will miss the first match day of the next season. Oh, you know it's your way when N'Golo Kante scores a screamer. Wow! You know it's your year when that happens. Kante doesn't score many. Especially any like that. Wow, N'Golo. Wow. Let's go. Up the Blues. Up the Chelsea. Fantastic strike. Incredible from N'Golo Kante. We lead by 2-0. Carefree indeed. We enjoy that. We enjoy that a lot. Oh, Romelu, you got to bury that, pal. Chile to Mount. Back to Chile. Oh, Lukaku can't turn it home for a third. Nearly, though. Come on, Chile. Oh, Mbappe squeezes at home. His 9th goal of the Premier League season. We're 3-0 up, and Kylian continues to deliver. Thank you for the follow, Neon Alien. How do you change the kit numbers for your players? You have to do it at the beginning of the season, Neon. Kit numbers are assigned at the beginning of a season. You get presented with an email where you can select kit numbers. And every time you make a signing, you can allocate them a new kit number as well. Just that one individual, obviously one that isn't taken. That was an exceptional first half. We are winning. We are winning the season in style. Winning the title in style on the final day. Ziyech. Oh! Kylian gets 10! Yes, a January signing, Natas. A January signing. Signed on a pre-contract and then made permanent by giving PSG £56 million in January. Yeah, you don't get the kit number email immediately. It does wait until towards the end of the transfer window, I think, or at least towards the end of pre-season, at the very least. It'll be the end of pre-season, because obviously you have to have your kit numbers assigned for competitive games. Romelu's in. It's not a fifth. Jed Steele with a good save. 375,000 a week, I think we gave Mbappe. Or 325, actually, might have been. £325,000 a week. So he's on... Yeah, and we paid £56 million up front. Let's have a quick double check. Yeah, £325,000 a week. He scored 13 goals in 23 games. Although, to be fair, some of the Champions League games were for PSG. 5 goals, 5 assists in 13 appearances. Now, of course, 7 goals in 14 appearances in the Premier League. Meaning he's got 3 goals of his... Oh no, there you go. It says here. So 8 goals in 17 in all competitions for us. No goals in the Champions League, actually. No goals at all for Mbappe for me in the Champions League. Although 3 goals in the Carabao Cup run. And 5 in 9 starts and 4 substitute appearances in the Premier League, as well as 7 assists in all competitions. Now, obviously, 10 goals. This is your first ever FM game. Enjoy it, my man. I'm sure you will. One of my favourite game franchises of all time. Pumped by Reece James. Straight to Tyrone Mings. Could be heading off now. Looking forward to the game show. Probably watch as well as playing your Villa save. No worries, Jack. See you tomorrow, my man. Thank you for the win. Appreciate the support as ever, man. It's good to have you back. Kai to Ziyech. Oh! What a goal that would have been from Lukaku. Yeah, the old Champmans were great. Championship Manager 0102 remains my favourite managerial game of all time. Although the original LMA Manager is certainly up there as well. We'll give Lukaku the opportunity to come off and get a round of applause for the season he's had. Chile's had a great game, and I'll bring Pulisic off and we'll give Mbappe a round of applause as well, as both players deserve. Both forward players deserve the adulation of the fans. Yeah, I love the old Football Manager game, the old Championship Manager games. Up we go, Timo's got a goal! Oh, the duck is broken on the final day with 5 minutes of the season remaining. Timo Werner finally gets a goal for the first time in about 15 to 20 games. Yes, Timo. There you go. We've come full circle. We've got everything now. There you go. I think there's a drop down on the squad. I think if I go squad. Yeah, there you go. Play it, and then you can go to numbers, and if you can still adjust them, you can. Before, if they're not already submitted. I probably should have shown you that anyway. Thank you for the follow, Westlake. Welcome to the channel, mate. There we go. Full time. 5 goals from 5 different... Sorry, 5 goals from 4 different goal scorers. Pulisic and Ziyech with assists. Kante, Havertz and Werner. As well as... No, Lukaku didn't get any. Just Kante, Havertz, Werner and Mbappe. 5 goals from 4 different goal scorers. Ziyech with 2 assists. Lukaku with 1 assist. Pulisic with the other. A 5-0 game to end the season. After our 5-0 win against Burnley as well. Dominating 95 points for your Premier League champions. 2 new achievements, Unstoppable Force and Iron Curtain. I am curious to know what they are. Where's Steam? Steam. Let's have a look. Football Manager. Your team conceded the fewest league goals over an entire season. That's Iron Curtain. And Unstoppable Force, your team scored the most league goals over an entire season. So we scored more goals than anybody else, and we conceded less goals than anybody else. That is the sign of a side that deserves to win the league. 93 goals scored, 28 conceded, which to be fair is joint with Liverpool. 2 5-0 wins to end the season. Sorry, a 5-0, a 3-0, and a 5-0 against Burnley as well. 13 goals unresponded in the final 3 Premier League games. 5-star Chelsea triumph. We received £38.62 million for winning the league. Medals dished out to everybody. Collective bonuses of £17 million. That's most of, well, almost half of the prize fund gone. Pleased with that. Dean Smith, don't care about getting one over on him. Well, lads, that is a successful a very successful season at Chelsea. We've won. Let's go to Club Vision. We have won the European Super Cup. We have... Actually, no, where is it? Competitions. We've won the Premier League. We got knocked out by Manchester United, unfortunately, in the Champions League. We won the European Super Cup. We won the Carabao Cup. We won the Club World Cup, which isn't on this menu for some reason. And we got knocked out, unfortunately, in the quarterfinals by Norwich in the FA Cup. I am thrilled with that season. It would have been lovely to add the Champions League to that as well, but it wasn't meant to be. But that is a stunning first season on Football Manager 2022. For the YouTube video, that's where this will end. I'm now going to go with those on stream and try and set up all of the various different mods, etc. for the Cambridge save, which will start tonight as you see this on YouTube. Tonight on Twitch. Cambridge United save begins. Join me for it. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe here on the second YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on the highlights of that Cambridge United save should you not be able to watch it live. We're still going to be streaming for a little while, so don't go anywhere yet, those of you that are here on Twitch. But for now, thank you very much for watching over on YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed our brief stint at Chelsea manager. I certainly did. Up the boys! Actually, hang on. Here you go. We'll lift a trophy. We'll lift a trophy. And we'll say, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. I'll see you tomorrow. Or tonight. Or whenever.